Hello, welcome to day 2 of our Walt Disney World holiday. Having a bit of a chilled one today. It's about 11 o'clock now. Jet lag far better than it was the night before, so we're getting back into our routine a little bit, but we always planned today would be a quieter day. It is a Saturday. We're in the park really busy. It was really busy yesterday anyway. So what planning today is just to do the Florida Mall, something we want to do anyway. So we'll go down there later on. What I'm going to do now is a little car tour and house tour I plan to do on day 1. So you'll know at this point I'll put bits in. So actually I'll look at add the tour into the travel day. Go do it now, do a little tour, and then later on we're off to the Florida Mall. We'll see how we feel, if we fancy doing anything else later on, but probably won't do anything theme park wise. Maybe go Disney Springs if we really feel like it, but no real plans for that at the moment. And get back into our routines. I'm hoping to maybe get up earlier tomorrow enough to go to the park a bit earlier than we did yesterday. And so I'll do the car tour now, we'll have a little house tour, and later on do Florida Mall, but not quite early. Well, it was up early, but not as early as the day before. About 6 o'clock I was up this morning, which isn't too bad, but the great thing was some football was on, so I watched the Arsenal game this morning. Nice 3-0 win against Nottingham Forest. I am an Arsenal fan. It's nice to see that and good to get to watch it. So let me turn around and show us what car we got for this week. So this is our car for the next 2 weeks for the expedition. You see the lights flashing out of the camera, they're not actually flashing in person to me. This car is huge. So I said it when I first did the picture, when I first did the video at the airport, but this thing is massive. It was great for getting to and from the airport because we needed the space for the cases and the boys and everything, which was awesome. But it is a bit big now for what we need to go back and forwards to the parks. I did joke and say maybe I don't want to do it, go back and ask them to stop a door on Disney World or something slightly smaller, and then stop it back for this before we go back to the airport. But a little look inside here. It's quite a nice little car. Well, I'll say little car, it's not a little car at all. It's the automatic, as most cars are in the US. If anyone does get one of these cars, happen to get it, this here is your handbrake. When you pull it, it will say on the dashboard handbrake on, handbrake off, or park brake I think they call it. On there, I'll see the dials for your park, your reverse, neutral and drive. It is a big car, but I think once you get used to it, Claire's been driving it, it's getting slightly easier. In the back here is obviously our seats. So these are our car seats. Again, on top of my head I can't remember the company as we rented these from. They're pretty good car seats. Boys seem comfortable, and then they fell asleep a couple of times in them, so they must be comfortable. But yeah, we rented them out. All good service so far from the company. It was easy to pick off, just a bit frustrating and it was at a different terminal, but it might be just a bit of a mix, so that might have been on our part anyway. But they fit in quite easy as well, similar to what I used to fix. They fit in down here. Nice straps for the boys. And if I just show you the back, so to open it, little button down here, opens up by itself. There we go, there's our boot, problems with the boot at the moment. So these are the back seats, so we should have another row of 3 seats here. That we've obviously folded down for some more space, and these are your little buttons here. So for your back row, this button here does the 2 left sides of the seats in the back row, and this one does the right one. It's a single seat, and then you've got these 2 if you really wanted to fold the other 2 down, but obviously we're using them at the moment for the boys in their car seats. And to close the boot, very simple, push this button up here and down that comes. There we go, that's a tour of the car we've got for this week. It is a very large car, but it is quite a comfortable car at least. It was good to get to and from the airport, but a bit big for the rest of the time I think. But yeah, Claire's been driving it, she's getting used to it now. Difficult to get used to when she first started driving it, but she's got used to it now anyway. So moving on from that is our house tour. So we are here at the Encantada Resort. I think it's pronounced the Adagio. I think that's the company that owns that. It used to be by Club Costa, so this is kind of a little look of where kind of we are. It's very quiet around here, it's lovely. And this is our house, 3096 Fontana Lane. So all houses have these little keypads. This is the issue we had when we first came in. Our keypad didn't work. Thankfully it does now work, we're all good. It should already be open for me. It is, so you use that to open it. You come in, you've got a nice mirror there to begin with. Just here on your right hand side, we've got a pantry, so this is where our food shop has gone. And a little boy had a little fall yesterday, so a little bump on his head at the moment. Over into the kitchen, we are a bit of a mess at the moment, but we've got toddlers, so kitchen, fridge, oven, got dishwasher down here, sinks, got the microwave and quite a lot of plates and cups, teacups and things like that, kettle. And we also have the food compact down here. I do love this little spraying device for washing dishes. And over here we've got a washer and dryer in here as well. I think we'll use that at some point just to do a bit of clearing up. And here we've got a dining table over here. So seats, we've got a seating area over here. Plenty of seating. These, at least this far couch over here pulls out into a bed. Not sure if this one does well, but I know that far one definitely does. We've got a downstairs toilet just here. It's just a toilet and sink. Nothing too exciting in that one. That is just the where the boiler and things is in there, and the breakers. So if you ever need the breakers, if you have an issue with the electrics, that's just in there. Nice sized TV. Yeah, what's in the cupboard? I've got full leads on at the moment. And then this is our outside. This is our little patio area. A few little seats around the table. We've got the hot tub just there, and then another seating area over here on the right hand side. So going up the stairs here, it's quite dark up on these stairs, but I suppose we could put the lights on, but not in the middle of the day. So coming up, 3-bedroom house it is. So front bedroom here, this is where Claire's mum will be staying next week when she joins us. She's using it for a bit of storage at the moment. So this comes with some more storage space for clothes and a few hangers in there. I will just show you. This is the hairdryer that comes with the villa. There's 2 bathrooms, we only seem to have 1. And whether that's part of the thing, I don't know, but we only have 1. Just give you an example of the hairdryer that comes. This is the back bedroom, this is the boys are staying. So 2 beds, 2 single beds, not a lot else in here. Just another wardrobe space, but no drawers in this room, so a bit difficult for storage. We've got a bathroom that we're currently not really using. Got a few bits in here, but we're not really using this one. And then the main bedroom, which is our bedroom. I love that this bed is huge. I don't know if the video shows it enough, but this bedroom is huge. There's some more drawers, got a nice bench there, TV if you want to watch in bed, with the wardrobe space there with hangers, and then another bathroom as well. So sink, toilet and shower. So no bath in this house at all. But it's been nice. We've had a few issues. We had the issue with the lock when we first came in that wasn't working, and this aircon we're not fully convinced is working, although it doesn't feel too bad at the moment. We managed to finally get it a bit colder last night. It does feel very hot, especially when we've been out during the day. It doesn't seem like it's cool in the house. We're going to see how it goes today, and if not, we're going to go and report it because we're not sure it's working properly. But yeah, this is a house I didn't intend to do this when we first got it, but we were just that tired and I didn't get a chance to do it yesterday either, especially when a little lad fell and bumped his head. So the floors are quite hard, and the tiles, the carpets upstairs, up the stairs, but the bathrooms and all the downstairs are a hard tile floor. He just slipped and banged his head, so we looked after him last night. He's all good now. Got a little bruise there and a tiny little lump still hanging around, but that's it. It's been about 6 years since we stayed here, and we do like the place. It's just this house doesn't feel quite the same as the others. We've had some better houses. We feel quite pushed away in the corner where we are at the moment. It's nice and quiet at least, but it is quite quiet. So let me just get the map and I'll show you where on the plan of the resort we are. So this is our resort here, it's the Encanted Resort. So here's like the main reception, is the security gate you come in, and we're all the way down here, right in the far corner. Yep, the ones we've traditionally stayed in are these ones here, which is on White Orchid Lane. These have been really good, these ones. We've never had any issues with these. We're just keeping an eye on a few issues here we've had with this specific house. I think this is the company that runs it now. I know it used to be by Cobra Costa. I'm not sure if this changes any difference, but so we're going to keep an eye on the aircon, because that's not something we want not working in here. But obviously swimming pool and all things like that are all up, and pretty much everything's up in this top space up here. But yeah, we'll plan today to go to the mall. We're going to have some lunch first, I think, get ready, and we'll go to the mall, take our time there, and then maybe just have a quiet evening, and we're ready for a park day tomorrow. So we're here now at the front of the mall. Looks pretty busy, but they've still got a lot of parking spaces available outside. So I'm not sure if any point gets busy enough where it's completely full. Yeah, there's a lot of cars, but a lot of space at the same time. So we'll go in and see what we can film. I don't want to be filming too much if it is really busy. But I'll catch up with you when I work out what we can and can't film. So just in United Football Soccer, I think it's called, something like that. Just looking at a few of the shirts in here. $110 for a shirt, they're pretty expensive. We've got a lot of them, a lot of English teams, a lot of European teams, obviously supporting the Orlando, the local team. Good teams in here anyway. We've in this section of retro jerseys as well, I don't know how legit they are, but yeah, pretty good football shopping looking for it in the Orlando Mall. This Primark got a whole floor just for Disney. I think us Brits need one of these back home. We don't get whole floors just of Disney. Hello, so it's been some time since my last video at Primark. Didn't unfortunately get as much footage. It was so busy in Primark and the whole of the mall, to be fair. Kind of knew that would be in a Saturday, that was our own thing. But we knew the parks were busy, so for Everett and chill day wanted to go to the mall at some point. It wasn't too busy people-wise, but, you know, for me recording, that's why I haven't recorded a lot of footage. I think that's something I need to go over a little bit. Being nervous of doing it in public. So I do a lot of errands, that's kind of what I do. Do this unscripted, I know probably some YouTubers do it scripted, but fair play to the ones who got big followings, who don't have those nerves, or at least don't have the same nerves to put the camera and record. Your Tim Trackers, your Adam the Woos, Adam Hatton, Eleanor Dreaming, some of the ones I follow. It's a fair play to them to be able to do it. Most of they started little and got bigger, but you know, a lot of their early videos do feel better than mine. Hopefully I'll get there. Hopefully today was the one to get over because it is more public. I think in Disney parks, people having cameras recording almost everything is a bit more common, so I need to be a little bit better than I was in my Hollywood studios. Obviously by the time this video goes out, I know I'll have done a better job with some of the other footage when it goes to the other parks, but we'll see how that goes. And some of the shops we saw today, we went to the arcade, I think it's called the Fun Factory. As soon as we came in, just past we went through the JCPenney entrance. I don't think I've ever seen that arcade before, or certainly not as big as it was. Pretty decent little arcade there. And then we went into, I think it was Pop Cult. That and then Hot Topic, very similar shops. Kind of some Funkos in there, kind of clothing and things like that. Hot Topic a bit disappointing, unfortunately. Had some good things in there in the past, but wasn't too great for us, unfortunately, this time. We went past a shop called Racing Miami, I believe it was called. It was an F1 themed shop. A lot of F1 merchandise, really good stuff to be fair. Just a bit pricey, unfortunately. A Ferrari, Mercedes, Red Bull, bit of everything. There's an Alpine hoodie, really tempted with, but it's about $190, I think it was. And pick the hoodie up in the end. Just decided against going for that. And we went to, I think it was called Hollywood Heroes and Villains. Basically a Funko Pop shop. Pretty much the whole store was Funko. I would have loved to have got some footage in there. Just didn't have the confidence to do it. Unfortunately, a few people around. And it wasn't busy when it first went in, which meant the people working there were focused on me, but they had tons and tons of Funkos. Lots of common pops that I haven't actually seen in the UK. A few rare ones behind the counter, some Chase pops. So yeah, then we went to Box Lunch. We're really looking forward to Box Lunch. We've had some really good things made in the past. That shop must be double the size it once was. Now I've got some footage coming on here. Do I think the footage anyway? I couldn't use live audio with it because a lot of the music in the shop, so now I haven't got a big enough following to. I've worried about copyright, but best not to chance it anyway. But yeah, box lunch just wasn't what we've had in the past. Got some fizzles, some pops, some clothes. If I do look through some of the clothes on the right hand side, flick through them. The Power WWE tops, they weren't the same all the way through. They were different. And then we finished off in Primark. Didn't pick anything up myself. I got a couple of bits in Primark. I did hope to go to the comic book shop that's across the road called Mike's Comics. We've been there before, but it was all a chill day. We were pretty tired. It's about 4:30 at this point by the time we finished the Primark. We thought we'd come back and get the team. The idea was we'll have a earlier night tonight, get up early for next Disney day. So it's Epcot we're planning on doing tomorrow. I think at Epcot we've got a Garden Grill booked. We might try and do it at Disney Springs in the evening. We'll see what we do. There's a few more rides at Epcot that we can do over Hollywood Studios for the boys, so that'll be better. But yeah, it's just a bit of a confidence thing for me today. It's not a great vlog that I'm putting out. I don't have a great deal of footage. I mean, I've had to move the house tour and the car tour into today's video, because otherwise it'll be next to nothing, because I didn't film a lot at the mall. But you know, hopefully as I go through this, it will get better. As I say, if you've got through these other videos, thank you so much for watching them. If you watched all 3 so far, this being the 3rd one, thank you so much. I don't need too much critique. I know kind of ready to get a bit more confidence. That's what I need to do, and I'll get the editing and things like that. But it's just this for me. This series is getting myself a bit of confidence behind the camera. Now, I said I haven't been to Florida for 6 years. I thought about doing it all the way back then, and I really wish I had started back then, even before that. But just didn't have the confidence. This is what I'm doing now. Getting the camera up, getting a bit of confidence, and hopefully I can build the channel from here. So yeah, so not too much. We've had a good tidy around the house today. I'm still not sure what's going on with the aircon. It still doesn't seem to be working, which is a disappointment. But it's had a nice little walk up to get rid of some more rubbish. I was actually going to do this on the way to get rid of the rubbish, but unfortunately I left it a little bit too late. It's too dark outside. But it's so nice just to walk around this resort at night. Just nice peaceful atmosphere, the sound of crickets and things outside. So I'm going to say it's a different animal now, but I'm going with crickets because that's what it sounds like. But yeah, time to go to bed, get an early night, and then pick up in the morning. We'll be going to Epcot. I said got Garden Grill booked, and then maybe Disney Springs. We'll see how we're feeling. We want to try and definitely get on some more rides. We've never done Guardians, and we haven't done Test Track since the update today, but we've got quite a lot of the boys can do. We've got Frozen, Living with the Land, bring Spaceship Earth down at the moment, but we'll go on Fiesta Tour, Seas with Nemo, so quite a few things the boys can do there over what we had at Hollywood Studios. But our idea is to get out early and get some things done. So thank you if you have made it through all 3 vlogs, especially in just this one, and you made it this far. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for sticking through this. I hope these videos will start getting better the more confident I get as I go along. And everything else, I will see you in the next video.